to be very intentional and very careful of the things that you do on a daily basis. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you laugh, the way you talk about people. There's a lot of things that you do, and because some people just admire you, they start to, take one or two things from you. You ask yourself, on a daily basis, how do you influence the person next to you? Hi guys, welcome to another intelligent and beautiful video. Okay, as you all know, I usually make videos centered around self-improvement, self-growth, self-development. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the influence or the effect that you have on your friend, on your neighbor, on people that interact with you, because you carry power, and that's one thing many people do not know. As we live on our day-to-day activities, we have to be intentional about some of the things that we do, because we have power to initiate or to influence other people, even without us knowing. That's the reason sometimes when you see some of these children, babies, as they grow up, if they are living with you, you notice that sometimes some of the things that you do as they are growing up, you just see that the child will just do that thing, or the child will just say something that you know that you're used to saying, and then you'll be like, since when did you start saying this thing? You actually had an influence over that child. That's what made the child to say that thing. Do you understand? So the same thing applies to us, our daily living. Most times we rub off on people. Our character rubs off on people around us, probably our colleagues at work, probably our friends at school, our friends, people we just interact with on a daily basis, and we do not know. So you have the power to help people around you to change. Now it is up to you to decide whether you want this person to change positively or this person to change negatively, and that has to do with your character. How do you behave when you are with people? How do you portray yourself in the midst of people? It goes a long way in changing them. It goes a long way in creating or in influencing them in a particular way. Okay, most times you do not know people who admire you. Most times you do not know people who actually adore you. They just see you and they just want to be like you. So most times the things that you do, all right, they would in one way or the other just want to copy and be like, oh, let me take this thing from this person, oh, let me take this thing from this person. So you have to be very intentional and very careful on the things that you do on a daily basis. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you laugh, the way you talk about people. And it's part of it too. There's a lot of things that you do, and because some people just admire you, they start to, take one or two things from you. So you have power. You have power to influence people. So you ask yourself, on a daily basis, how do you influence the person next to you? You might not even know. Funny enough, you might not know that this person loves you, this person admires you and tries to pick one thing or the other from you. You might not know. So that's the reason every day you have to be very intentional about what you do. You have to be very intentional about the way you act, the way you speak, the way you speak of people also. Yes, you have to be very intentional about it, because you do not know who you are influencing. And you also have to be careful about people that you allow to influence you. Be careful about the things that you copy, the attitudes, the characters that you copy from people. But there's this thing my pastor usually says, there are two big words. That is character and charisma. Alright? You could be doing things and be flourishing in different ways, and your character might just be going down in different ways and you might not know. So you have to be very intentional. Always put in check your character, your attitude, the way you speak, your mannerisms. Always put them into check on a daily basis, because why? You do not know who you are influencing. You do not know the power that you are exerting over your next door neighbor. You do not know the power that you're exerting over that little child that adores you, that admires you. Alright, that's the reason sometimes you notice that it could be maybe your dress sense. Your friend or someone else might just start copying. Oh, I like the way this person dresses, and then the person starts to copy. If you are dressing in a negative way, you start influencing the person in a negative way, because you don't even know the background the person comes from. You probably comes from a better background, or you have better knowledge of some things, and if you do not use that better knowledge to change your environment, it is going to affect the person next to you. So you have power to influence people either positively or negatively. You then decide whether you want to influence people positively or negatively. And let me even tell you this thing. For everything that you do, there is a reward. For everything that you do, there is a reward. Alright? A reward from God, a reward even from the environment. Okay, from people around you. You don't know who is watching you. You don't know who is looking at you, and the person is like, one day the person could just be like, this person is, I just love the way the influence this person has over my kids, the influence this person has over my colleagues, and then before you know it, the person will, oh, let me just gift him or her. It might not happen, it might happen, but the one that will always happen is the reward from God. God is a faithful God and rewards every laborer accordingly. So whatever it is you're doing, trust me, it is not going to waste. So if you decide that on a daily basis, you might be fine, you might not have thought about it this way, that you actually have an influence over some people. Because trust me, you don't know people that love you, that admire you, that adore you. So you on a daily basis then try to, from now on or henceforth, you try to be like, okay, I know that there are people, what if there are people around me here? What if there are people in my workplace that look up to me, that admire me, secret admirers and all of this? Let me now decide that I want to be a good influence. As so far they're admiring me, then let them pick good things from me. Let them pick good things from me. Alright, it could be your demeanor, it could just be anything. Anybody could pick anything from you. I mean anything from you. So whatever it is that you are putting out there that you know that anybody can easily take, make sure that thing is good and it's going to have a good effect on people around you. Alright. That is the power of influence. You have the power to change people either positively or negatively. You have the power to overcome people either positively or negatively. So thank you very much for watching this one. If you stayed till the end, I love you so much. Thank you very much. I actually appreciate that you stayed up to this time. And please, whatever comments you have, please feel free to place them in the comment section. I'd love to go through your comments. Just let's rub minds together. If there's something you feel I needed to have added to the video, you could add in the comment section. Just let us educate ourselves. You know, this space is just for growth, for us to grow and become better versions of ourselves. So thank you very much, and please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not part of the family yet, do well to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and you're already part of this family. You could also turn on the post notification, that's the notification bell that's there. Do exactly the way it is on your screen right now. Just follow it, like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so that each time I post a new video or upload a new video, you'll be the first person to get the notification. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.